A recent interview was conducted on the Gospel Coalition website. It featured two pastors that were talking about how Christians are not biblically required to tithe 10% of their income to the church. We're going to break this down here, guys, in just a second. Really quick, though, if you don't mind giving this video a like for me, share it across all of your platforms, subscribe to this channel if you are new, hit the bell to enable notifications, and support me on Patreon, patreon.com/conservativetruth. That link can be found in the description box. If you guys enjoy these videos that I do and you'd like to sponsor me here by making a donation of $5 a month, I would greatly appreciate that. It helps to offset the demonetization of Christian conservative content creators like myself, because YouTube, really the ultimate goal is to get rid of people like me. They don't like what I stand for, what I represent, and the news that I bring to you guys. So you guys sponsor me helps to really offset that. Plus, you're going to get bonus content on Patreon, not found here on YouTube. All the podcasts that I do and videos over there where I break things down more in full. We talk more about sensitive content. There's great stuff up there right now ready for you guys, Patreon exclusive members only. So thank you so much for your support. Now getting back to these pastors. Pastor Jonathan Leeman and it was Pastor John Awuchekwe. They were both talking about the tithe and how they're saying that Christians are not biblically required to give the 10%. Now they're talking about and referencing Old Israel or Old Testament Israel, where Pastor Leeman was really going in depth about this and saying that, you know, this is kind of the old way. The tithe should not be a percentage. In fact, he really referenced 2 Corinthians chapter 9, talking about giving being more giving within your means and being a cheerful giver, which is what the Bible does say. The Bible does say to give, cheerfully, but he's saying to give within your means according to 2 Corinthians chapter 9, that you do not have to put a percent on this, meaning that of your income. He's saying some people don't have that. They can't afford to give 10% of their income. Now, Pastor Awuchekwe backed him up on this as well, said a lot of the same things, saying if you are going to give, of course you want to give to your church, because if you love your church, if you love your pastor, if you love Christ, you're going to give towards the church. So when that offering plate comes around, or the offering basket, or however your church is set up, you don't have to feel bad about not being able to give maybe more than somebody else would. Now, there is a lot of debate on this subject, and I'm sure there will be here in the comments as well, about those that say you are required to do the 10%. There's going to be some that say that you are not required to do the 10%, just like Leeman and Awuchekwe are saying here in this interview that they gave. But I want to open up to you guys. What do you think here about this? Do you think Christians are biblically required to tithe 10% of the income? Or do you agree with the pastors here that it's more about giving within your means, just giving what you can and giving when you can, and just being a cheerful giver altogether? Let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll be back with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you, and I will talk with you soon.